Hey guys, quick video today. I thought I would bring you a little something, a little glimpse into what goes into listing on eBay, Etsy, wherever you may list your items, whether they be breakables, ceramics, collectibles like I have here that I just took down from a shelf because I thought that looking at them would get me to list them, and no, that's not the case, but I really think what has hindered my production, my productivity, is not having access to a background, having to actually prop up and orchestrate backgrounds. And that's all fine and dandy, and I do love doing that. I love using scarves and purses and velvet backgrounds and all of that. But sometimes when you have something simple like, a collectible plate or some of these little shoes, what you need is a simple background. Well, a company was kind enough to send me this fabulous setup, and I'm going to try to put it where you can see it, but it's a light box. And I was able to choose some of the items they offered. They offered a lot of different items, whether they be ring lights, smaller boxes. This is a pretty big one, and it all folded up nicely in this box right here. So you can actually, it's portable. It's called Neewer Portable Photo Studio. I'm so excited about using it. It pretty much folds right back up in steps here. Very easy steps. And it has, I guess, like a plastic background that you can actually switch off. So, and it all Velcros together into a box shape here. And it's really bright, so it'll blind you. You probably won't be able to see it. But you can also adjust the lighting. Here it is there. Huge. I mean, I could put probably a small microwave in there. I'm super excited about it. The cord is super long as well. And the lighting can be adjusted right here so you can get it really bright. They're LED light, tiny little lights all around the top of it. So you can adjust that. Hold up. Some dust on there. You can adjust the lighting, turn it on there because I think it's a little lower right there. And I like the fact that you can have a top view right here. So you can take, angles of every part of that cup, whether it's this little NASA cup that I've been trying to list. Haven't done it yet. This one actually commemorates Neil Armstrong and all of those brave men that landed on the moon. Have to clean that up, of course. But all of this has not been listed, has not been photographed. And when they reached out to me and decided to, asked me to choose something, I was like, yes, of course I want a light box. I've been kind of making one up with cardboard and whatnot. But this one, you can also switch the backgrounds. It has different colors. So all these pieces just fold into each other, right? And then this little piece right here comes off. So this is just like a really thick plastic, and I have, I think, purple, blue, yellow, several colors to choose from, so I can switch that background depending, if I'm photographing something that's light, I'd probably want to put it on a dark background, vice versa. But I'm so excited to share that with you again. That is Neewer is the brand. I will link their affiliate. This is a sponsored video in the fact that they sent me this item for free. So please know that. But it is amazing. It's called the LED Still Life Shooting Box. And if nothing motivates you, if this can't motivate you to list when it's sitting right here in front of the counter, I may have to leave it here in the kitchen for a while until I get my little area that I want to fix. I think I've showed you my piano room before. That's where I kind of want to have an area to set all of this up. But look how easy this is. It just sets up in minutes. And the LED lights run all across the top. Everything is Velcroed. You can shoot from the top, you can shoot from the side, and then you can fit it all like a big little briefcase to pour it around and put away. I really don't even have to have it out. But it's nice to know that, it's available like that. I've never used a real light box. Have any of you guys done that route already? I have not. But I'm excited about doing it. I have so many collectibles here that have not been listed. You know, I mean, just amazing pieces that I know will be, so I've even forgotten what they're called. Somebody told me about this one. It's a famous collectible, De Giorgio, I think it is, and it's still sitting here with its 59-cent tag, and I think I could probably get $10 a piece for. So that's what I wanted to bring you today, guys. It's just a little insight into what you can invest. Oops, I made cinnamon toast this morning. I made actually French toast, but I always sprinkle cinnamon on it. And that was one thing I wanted to address today, guys. Plus, people have been asking me about shipping jewelry, and I really wanted to kind of just touch really quickly on that. We did sell a lot of jewelry last night at my auction and also at the benefit auction for Makeup Zombie. What I like to do, I don't really use this red colored paper to wrap anything because I'm always afraid it might stain something. So I would use probably the white one. And then I don't like this one either for direct contact with the jewelry. I'm afraid of the glitter. Hi, Lucia, how are you? So I try to do plain white. I do try to, like for instance, last night I think I sold this. I think it has 7 or more, maybe a little bit less, of all brooches in this beautiful little container. So I'm going to take each one of those brooches and I'm going to wrap them individually in some tissue so that they don't scratch each other. It's very important. I don't want them to scratch each other. Then the item itself is extremely fragile, and I can't tell you the heartbreak. Oh, there's my cat, always wanting to eat. I can't tell you the heartbreak of receiving a broken item. It is so devastating to the customer, to the seller, because you lost a sale, and that's not really even the primary reason. It's so disappointing and heartbreaking. It's the fact that you disappointed a customer. That customer wanted that item. It's a one-of-a-kind item. It may be something so rare, and you didn't take the time to individually wrap the 2 pieces. Even if you put it together and you put it in a beautiful box with foam and everything around it, and more bubble wrap or whatnot, if you don't separate these 2 pieces, they're going to be rattling together and they will break. So always separate, always wrap individual pieces, not just with tissue. Go ahead with the bubble wrap as much as you can possibly fit, and then add again. Once you think you've put enough, put more. And I'm not joking, because it's just so heartbreaking. Again, especially with these that are both porcelain, you're going to want to wrap both of these individually. And then after you've wrapped them with bubble wrap and tissue separately, then put more bubble wrap, then maybe even put some foam. I save all of my things, all of my packaging that I get from Amazon. My neighbor gives me her packaging because I don't like to scrimp on it. The bubble pillows are amazing. Even if I have a padded flat rate envelope, I'm going to put some of those pillows in it. I'll get the peanuts. I have to make sure that nothing is around that fragile item. If something has a protruding piece like this one, and or anything that has like a big handle, or even the cups that have their handles, you want to make sure and put some cardboard around there. I always get, like, I'm just going to use this paper as an example, but I will tear apart a cardboard box, or sometimes it comes that way packaged, and I will make sure that I have sandwiched something right here in the vulnerable parts. Pretend this is cardboard. That's what I like to do. I really think it's important that you always get the vulnerable parts covered with cardboard. All of this will be sandwiched with cardboard. How are you, Paula B? All around. Then, on top of that, you're going to separate this, of course, but if it was protruding and not, a part of it, I would have wrapped it. And then you're going to start again. Bubble wrap, tissue. I love the big, not even this tissue. We have some more commercialized tissue that my husband sometimes gets with some of his motorcycle parts. I use that. I love that. Or the kind that you see inside of a handbag. That's very good tissue to use as well. And, it's not expensive to go that extra mile to secure your items. It really isn't. You're going to regret it. You're going to feel horrible when your customer tells you it arrived in pieces. You're going to be, again, like I said, feel bad because you lost the money, yes. But you feel bad because you know that person wanted that porcelain, what is this? San Francisco, Japan, this is an amazing little piece, and they wanted it. And it may have even traveled all the way to Canada or Europe, and it arrived with a crack because you put them together, and you thought putting them in a cardboard box was enough. And it wasn't, because these are doing this. And I'm telling you, the postal workers play soccer. They play soccer with your packages, as I've told you many times. It will happen. They've told me directly. They tell me things like, be sure and send it priority, because the longer we have it, the more dangerous it is for the item. That is so true. Let me say hello to a couple of people, guys. I'm not going to stay here very long. I am going to go help Makeup Zombie at her showcase show today for a little while, as long as I can, because I have a lot of rearranging to do in this house. I've been moving furniture, and I have a lot of other things I need to tend to, but let me say hi to some people. Camelia, how are you? Regina, Guillermo, thanks for being here. I hope you're doing well. Becky and Jean, of course, I said hi to Lucia. Nola Collectibles. And Lydia, ¿cómo estás? And let me see who else. Oh, my goodness. Laura Lopez. So spread the word. I am going to put all the affiliate links that I have for that beautiful box. I can't wait to put jewelry in it. Again, it's by Neewer. And I have it right now on a child's table that I decoupage for my youngest daughter. My grandkids use it now. But that's going to probably be a good height for me, because to get that top shot, you really need to have it a little bit below you. The LED lights run all across here, guys. You have an adjustment gauge here. You have a really long cord too, so that you can put the box in a lot of places. All right. I also wanted to inform you that I'm going to be doing the A-listers show, but I'm going to alternate between A-listers and I think I told you before I wanted to do. My oranges need to be eaten today. I wanted to do kind of a sit and chat video where we can just talk about whatever we feel like talking about. And so I think I'm going to alternate between that. I haven't decided on the title yet, but I will let you know as soon as I know. And we'll be doing that on Sunday too, okay? Again, thanks for joining me. I do appreciate it. Hey, Deborah Gonzalez, how are you? Oh, is it bad? Oh, my God. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. I thought it was going well. Is everybody else getting a bad stream? I'm going to put all the information on the retail of that box. It's a lot less than you think it is. It really is. I can't believe I even hesitated this long to really look into one seriously. I should have gotten one a long time ago, because I really think it's just going to up the game. You always get the off color, especially with jewelry. You'll notice, you'll put up a piece of jewelry, it looks gold. Even the silver looks gold for some reason. The lighting, I used to always depend on the outdoor lighting for jewelry. It's the best kind. But in the wintertime, is that feasible? Not quite. It's not always feasible. And turquoise is another one that's absolutely hard, really, really hard to get the color correctly. So I think that's why these LED lights in this wonderful box will really help. And I'll be trying to put some in my community tab so you can see the difference in some of these pictures. But I'll put the links and everything in there. And I think I get a discount code. If I do, of course, I'll drop that in there. Check back tomorrow so you can check in the comments. Leave me any questions if you have any. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up today, guys. Come back for another video soon, and I will talk to you then. Bye-bye.